There's 3 gears. We're so proud. Oh, I think you realize the brake doesn't work. There's a foot brake! The handle brake is broken. Oh, oh no. The foot brake, foot brake.
That's how you do it, man.
Screw you!
What? Yeah, you can see everything. This is awesome, man. Check it out. It's Chandler. Chandler, where are we?
We're here at Chandler's Wild World.
Yes.
Feeding all these incredible fish. We got bass, we got bluegill. Have a yonder, have a look.
This is awesome, man.
Piranhas.
This is so cool, man. Kate and I came up. I'm wearing his glasses because they're polarized. He's got a beautiful pond. We're gonna kind of check out his place today, see some of the animals. I'm really stoked for you, man.
Thank you.
I know the feeling of when you know, he lived in that little room and now you've got 10 acres,
I know.
man. That's
Lived
amazing.
in a little garage.
That is amazing. Am I looking? I can see the bottom of your pond.
Oh yeah, it's like,
dude, we gotta come swimming in here.
Oh, for sure.
Oh my god.
It was dug 22 feet originally, and after diving, I believe it's around 15, 12 feet deep.
What the heck is this thing?
It's like a Wolverine bear hybrid. I'm a real big fan of bears and Wolverines.
Look at this thing. Oh,
I found a guy in Miami who makes the hybrids.
That is
Bear
crazy.
dog, also known as a Caucasian mountain shepherd. They're huge.
The wolf killer.
Yeah, wolf killers. They literally have been documented to kill wolves trying to kill sheep in Russia.
They are incredible.
Good herding dogs, good protection.
All right, dude.
Big wet noodle.
It is a wild world. It's Chandler's Wild World. Are all these tilapia?
So I got a lot of tilapia in here. I've got huge, like, you don't understand. There's like 6, 8-pound bass in here. There's at least like 4 bass that are massive in here. Oh yeah, there's a monster like that, fat belly.
Dude.
Bluegill in here. There's a chicken turtle I saw in here.
You saw a chicken turtle?
Oh my god, so I was trying to get a video of it. It was right here early in the morning. I was like, is that a raider slider? I just saw the butt and I saw closer. I was like, it's a chicken turtle.
Dude.
I go to get a video and then I see my dog popped off the leash. I'm like, bear! I look back and the chicken turtle's gone.
Gone. Dude, I want to come back here and swim in this with you because this is like, I mean, I love my rec pond, but we had to kind of build it to be clear. You know what I mean? It was built.
Yours is badass. It's perfect.
Oh, but my pond, I would love to have my big pond clear like this, but it would the cost would just be astronomical. So it looks like I'll just have to come up and do day trips because this is amazing.
Ken, you could do this.
Oh,
you can do any of this stuff.
This is so crazy, dude. I'm stoked, man. We're gonna see. So let's check it out. Let's see what you got going on, man. I know we're gonna. Oh, my finger's feeling better.
I hate that. You never get hurt by animals. I never get hurt by animals. It's always tools when we're doing stuff.
I know, and it was funny because I actually was like, oh, I should be. No, you got to be really forceful with this dog because they're so close to a wild animal that you got to be real forceful when you tell them no. So they understand, don't bite my leg off. So if you hear me yell at her, it's because, hey, no.
Bear, behave. Behave,
no, she's giving me good bites, this dog. You got your hands full, dude.
Literally, it's
you
like
got your hands full.
A tiger or a bear, you discipline them while they're young. So in 8 months, when they can rip your leg off, they're not trying to rip your leg off.
Good luck. You are a lunatic. She's gorgeous, though.
You know, I wasn't gonna get a dog, and I ended up getting a freaking wolf killer.
Yeah, well, you know, because that's what you do, Chandler.
Yeah.
You know, you dive right in. That's why we love you.
Oh, you got to see the saltwater crocodile I got too.
Oh, let's go, man. Show me. We got some new animals that I haven't seen. A whole new place. This is definitely a step up, brother, from where you were at. Not that it was bad, but you know, one room. This is different, dude. This is awesome.
Oh man. Oh man.
What'd you do?
No, I have a sprained ankle. I just twisted it.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
You're supposed to let it heal, and I haven't let it heal at all.
They're the worst. Sprained ankles are bad, man.
It's so bad.
That's all right.
It just got worse today.
Dude, well, just got worse now.
I'm literally turning into Fred. Let's knock on the office and see what's going on. This is the editing room. Oh, hey.
Ruth!
Hey, Ruth.
What's up, Ruth? we're intruding on your work. Here's your glasses, man. Check it out. This is like
the office.
Yeah, this is the inner sanctum. We're getting a full-on tour, dude.
Oh my goodness. I'm not even like playing right now. I'm in pain.
No, I know. I know what it is to be in agony. So you're setting things up.
This is the office.
Roots cubicle. Is this like office space, man? This is great.
Yeah. This is where she edits.
This is where you do the TPS reports.
Right here, yeah.
My ankle.
A lot of hydration.
Oh yeah, you gotta stay hydrated.
Why don't you show them that king snake? Show them what you got. It's not just any king snake. Come on, man. Show them this. This is a very special snake.
Wait, it says dangerous.
Can I reach in? Can I reach in?
This king snake is venomous?
No, she borrowed one of my cages.
Oh, okay.
She should be in here, yeah.
Whoa,
there you go.
Oh, look at that.
Ruth, tell them what it is. Tell them what it is.
That's
What
a
do we got?
Florida king snake. I got it from my friend.
What type of
Walker.
morph? What type of morph?
Is it a big? What is it? Which one?
It's a jelly morph.
Jelly morph?
The jelly morph is just like, it's almost, I'm not gonna call it polymorphic because it's not natural, but with the jelly morphs, it's like an endless array of weird highlighted colors. Like this one, it started like a purple, and then it slowly started turning pink.
That's beautiful.
So the jellies are just like a crazy king snake morph that comes in such a variety.
That's awesome, man. So that's your little buddy here?
Yeah, that's my little buddy. She helps me edit.
And what are we working on here? It looks like we've got some kind of viper.
Today's video.
Oh, it's today's video.
Show a little clip of the king cobra real quick.
There you go. Check it out, guys.
I'm gonna.
This is a little sneak peek. A little sneak peek. Well, it's today's video, so you guys already have seen this, but it's awesome. There's your timeline. There's that handsome devil. Look at that handsome guy.
They're right there. Okay,
That's awesome.
what should we show right here?
Just such a large venomous snake. Look at that. Beautiful. Relax.
Oh,
that's why I wear my nice thick boots, because they're nice and protective. You can actually see that she's still digesting that python. Look how thick she is near the back end right here. See how those scales are all spread apart? She's got a good amount of python still digesting.
Awesome, man. There you go. We'll keep moving.
You want to see my office?
Yeah.
So this is her office, right? This is my office.
There you go.
All it is there's a frog. There's a giant African pixie frog right here, that's it.
No way! Look at this guy. Look at this, babe.
Oh, this is Fiona.
Oh my
The African
gosh.
pixie frog, or an African bullfrog.
They are beautiful.
I love frogs. You know, I just made a catch and cook video the other day on my main channel. I ate some frogs, but I also was talking about how in Africa they eat pixie frogs.
They do?
Yeah, they'll get like acacia bushes, you know, spiky bushes.
Yep.
They'll use it kind of as like a string for, you know, putting through the gills of the fish to hold them together.
Okay.
They'll use that to wrap around the legs. The spikes will stick on the frogs, and that's how they hold on to all their frogs while they're hunting.
No way.
You can Google it. There's crazy photos, but this is my pet. I'm never gonna eat this little
When
guy.
I was 7 years old, we went to the Cove Diner in Santa Mauritius and Sea Cove, the Sea Cove Diner. I was 7 years old, Santa Mauritius, my boyhood, my ancestral homeland of Long Island. And I made my parents leave because I saw frog legs on the menu. And
Really?
I loved frogs. I was a lunatic.
You never eaten frog legs?
Never ate frog legs. But
Would you ever try it?
Yeah, I tried.
We should do that one day.
Well, because, you know, I understand that, like, you know, as long as it's sustainably harvested, it's food.
You know,
How can I, like, say it's okay to eat a cow but not eat a frog?
exactly. I'm all for hunting. I'm just not for poaching.
Right,
You know,
of
we're
course.
conservationists. We want things to be done right.
Exactly. That's why I've been friends with Robert Arrington, Dear Me for Dinner.
I would
Yeah.
love to.
I gotta introduce
hang
you
out
guys,
with them,
yeah.
and then once I get all my croc stuff set up, we should get him to go. We should all go hunt for hog, and then bring it to the crocs.
Exactly. That's something that I've been
After
wanting
the
to do
hog's
with
been put down, he made.
Of course. There you go.
Meryl,
All
what
right,
are you
let's go.
doing?
All right,
What
where are we
you
going
doing
to
with
now?
that sock? Yeah. Okay.
It's a definitely fun video whenever we get to hang out.
You
with
don't have a
them.
dog, right?
I do not have a dog.
No
Okay,
dogs.
no. I don't have a dog because they're, you know, the
A lot of
work
work.
that I want.
Here.
Is this the saltwater croc?
This is for you then. Your
Oh.
very own dog that you don't have to take care of.
Oh yay, we
You
got
really
a
giving me
dog.
Yeah, take it. It's creepy. I mean, I don't want it. I mean, you is for you.
The kids are gonna
Look
love
at
it.
its face. It's like.
We can tell Sophia we got her a dog.
Aw.
She'll be angry. She'll be so angry when she's.
So I'll go
That's a
get a
tease.
carry kennel ready for this one.
Okay, thank you.
But look at this. We gotta check out this saltwater
Oh,
crocodile.
look at it, it's up under the lights. So where did you get this critter?
So this crocodile was a surplus from a zoo out of Texas.
Okay.
So it came from an awesome bloodline with beautiful salties. I believe they had 2 beautiful females for breeding and then 1 big male to
Oh my
breed to them.
God.
That.
May I?
Yeah, go ahead. He's not too aggressive. He's not too bad.
Watch the dog.
It's fine.
Oh my God.
So his name is Anakin.
That's
Anakin,
rad.
the saltwater crocodile. You know, usually get your head out of there. You know, usually With the animals that I name, I tend to give them names that are more welcoming, more friendly, like Kevin the King Cobra, Justina,
right?
Ziggy the Croc. But hi, Master, quit editing over there. Go. I say. So, anyways, with the saltwater croc, because it's such a notorious animal, I thought Anakin. Because, you know, it's a cool name, but it's also a respectable name. Like,
yeah,
it's a force not to be reckoned with.
Right, it's a Dark Lord of the Sith.
Get it? Force not to be reckoned with?
You sound like Yoda. Oh my God, dude.
You like Star Wars?
I love Star Wars.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like
Are you
Star Wars
kidding?
too.
Come on, man. You're like a little Padawan sometimes.
And when I set up this enclosure, I'm gonna always make sure I have a high ground when feeding this croc.
A high ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know Anakin, I've got the high ground. Don't do it, Anakin. So what you're saying is you'll slice his torso in half or whatever, and then he'll have to wear a biomechanical suit.
No,
we could call him Mecha Anakin.
Mecha Anakin?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Bear, what do you think?
I don't know.
What do you think, Mecha Anakin, huh?
Oh my God, this is great. All right, well, let's put this critter down because Bear is the type of animal that would just swallow Anakin. And
she's not too bad.
Oh look, there's Anakin's attitude.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Go, buddy.
He's such a good-looking salty.
It's
and he's
beautiful.
supposed to be a confirmed male. And by confirmed, just they say
temperature.
They say that the eggs were incubated at higher temperature for male.
All right, very good.
Let go. Be nice.
That'd
Be nice.
Shocking. There you go. There's a lot going on right now in this video.
Lots of puns going. It's very funny.
We're punny guys.
Australia.
Mate.
Have you ever played one of these?
No.
My dog's probably
All right, let's go see what else you got going on here. This is craziness.
Look how sunny it is.
Oh, there, that's the sun. It's Florida, mate. We love it here, and we don't talk like we're from Australia.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So that's the office. That's where all the editing goes down.
Okay.
No, I forgot how.
That's the nerve center of your wildlife.
Oh yeah, we you know.
New truck, congratulations.
Thank you. You miss Ziggy? I know you miss Ziggy.
I miss Ziggy, man.
Ziggy's not as chill as the last time we hung out.
Really? Look out for that. Whoa.
Oh, dog poop.
Wait, is this Ziggy right here?
Bear, be nice. Don't pick on her. Yep, Ziggy's in there. I got water running over her.
Ziggy! Oh my God, Ziggy is getting huge.
Yeah, she is not a little croc anymore. And
so has she kind of gotten a little bit more aggro?
you know, she's a little bit more defensive. I haven't had time lately to put in the time I usually would with her, but you know what? I still raised her from a hatchling. She still knows I'm not a threat. And when she gets bigger and we put her in a bigger enclosure, I'll still be able to work with her. I'm just not going to be able to like pick her up all the time like I used to, you know? She's a wild animal, you know?
Of course, but she's beautiful.
Even the best cat trainers and snake handlers or whatever, you know, they have great animals, and those animals still have those wild moments. You and I both know. I mean, you've been around tigers a few times. You've seen it
a couple times. I don't. And one of my best friends, Lonnie McCaskill, who is a renowned croc expert, and he's the curator of the Prospect Park Zoo. Prospect Park up in New York.
You gotta check it out.
Yeah, it's a good spot. It's a good spot. So Lonnie told me, hey Kenan, you want to die? Keep going in with tigers, buddy.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Because eventually things go wrong. So you got to be careful in certain situations. And you know me, I don't push my luck with things, but this is a nice animal. She was only this big in my pond.
I know, she's like 2.5 feet.
Gorgeous.
You know, we're gonna do some sort of big creek mangrove setup where it goes from that depth of water to probably like 8 foot.
Okay.
And have it a nice stretch so she can grow, she can get exercise. And I'd like to do that along this stretch right here. I gotta show you like where we're gonna put the
Yeah, let's go check out
the snake house, the
I would love
Serpentarium.
the Serpentarium.
We own the name Serpentarium. So anyone out there in the world of Florida, understand the Serpentarium has been captured by me. You can call it Jerry's Serpentarium. You can call it Spudnik Serpentarium, but don't call it the Serpentarium because I own that name. Got it? You know who you are. I know you're watching this.
Anyway, now that we got that out of the way, I love it. He's got the double entrance. You adhere to all the proper permitting and rules of Florida Fish and Wildlife.
We got the permits for the property. We got a double door.
We've got
great. Our fishing rod.
Well, is she coming in? The Serpentarium?
We'll leave her out here.
Yeah,
because she likes to do this thing where she runs laps behind the cages because like she's
like
the
you.
Worst thing.
She's ADD
she really
like
is.
you.
You know, like people get dogs that are like them. My dog is like me. It runs in the walls and keeps running. Like
Jesus.
Maybe
there we go.
No,
we'll go. You don't. We will not put snakes on you today.
No snakes in here.
Yeah, she's not in the mood. This woman is not in the mood. Okay. All right.
Do you want me to film you?
Yeah, you film. I like when you film. And this is also, oh, thank you. Fresh quail eggs for your lace monitor. It's so tasty. Oh, wow.
Come on.
This is gonna be
Do you
amazing.
ever just want to like double check, make sure nothing got out of its cage before you walk in?
This room is awesome.
Turtle tank's a little dirty.
That's okay. Did you insulate all this yourself?
This was already insulated because this was a big hammock, and they had this shed built like 20-something years ago. The owners lived in the shed. They had like a mobile home in here, or an RV, and they made sure it was insulated. They made sure it was critter proof, so they could live in here while their house was being built over on that piece of land right over here.
Guys, this is like the dream. Look at this warehouse. This is so cool, bro. And you literally, how long have you been in the house?
Like a month.
Just a month.
Look, I still have the snake bags from the move. I had to double bag every venomous snake. I still need to clean that up. You want snake bags? I got plenty.
No, I'm good.
Take as many as
I've
you
actually downsized. I only have Buttercup and Colin and a blackhead python.
It's easy that way.
It's nice and simple. You know? All right, so what are we looking at here?
So
this is great.
I've got all the snakes. I've got Childish Gambino, the cross between the Gaboon Viper and the Rhino Viper from Africa. We have Lachesis muda, the Bushmaster in here.
We looked at that one the last time, and you let me feed it.
Yeah,
that was fun.
That was real cool. I love to watch these Bushmasters.
Yeah, they're cool.
I've got big monocled cobra, 6 foot long. We got the plain black snake from Papua New Guinea on one island above Australia, the deadliest in the king brown family.
Wow.
Right over here, this is the monocled cobra, don't worry about that. We have 2 Gaboon Vipers right here, and then we have a Rhino Viper. This Egyptian cobra, same cobra believed to be used by Cleopatra for suicide. Out of all the snakes in my collection,
I thought it was an asp.
An asp?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
I thought it was an asp that Cleopatra used.
That's new knowledge to me. If it's an asp, that would be insane, because I mean, asp is a nasty bite. Somebody was trying to bring in the asp, and you're talking about stiletto snakes, right?
No. And I don't know.
Stiletto snake?
I don't think so. I think an asp.
I'm telling you, this is the most dangerous snake in my collection because of its tenacity to defend itself.
Okay.
This animal literally strikes at you and at the same time throws the musk at you, the poo and pee pheromone, slings it at you and tries to bite you at the same time.
Well, we should pull this one out.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. Holy crap.
He's like,
dude.
yeah, pull me out.
Give me a shot. That is crazy. That thing is gorgeous. All right, awesome, man. Oh, geez, sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry.
Super defensive. We have the puffing snakes you saw last time.
Yep.
We have the world's biggest, longest true cobra, the West African forest cobra, right there behind that hide.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry, everything's not lit up right now.
Don't worry about it, bro. I just wanted to give people, like, look, man, I'm sure you guys have watched Chandler's channel and have seen all his animals in this move, but this is for those of you guys who watch my channel, maybe haven't seen this yet. I just wanted to kind of come up and hang out with you. That snake.
And I love hanging out with you.
I do love it. This
Kevin's
snake,
waiting for you.
Kevin is flipping massive. But what I like about this, bro, is look at all the space he's got now. And it's beautiful. And I'm sure you're going to build all kinds of racks and it's going to get totally dialed in.
Check this out. Look, stand right about here. This is about the mark.
Okay.
All right, so right where you're standing, there's going to be a giant sheet of glass that's 7 feet tall, 9 to 10 feet wide.
Okay.
Right here, just display glass. The rest of the enclosure is going to go all the way back to the swamp.
Wait, is that going to be Kevin's enclosure?
One of the 2 king cobra enclosures. One giant one here, one giant one over there.
Beautiful.
The glass is right here. The rest of the enclosure is PVC, screen on the top for ventilation, and then an entry door on the side so the guests can stay right there. I go into the enclosure. This is a 10-foot wide, 7-foot tall enclosure I'm going into. I get Kevin, I bring him up to the glass, and now you legally can be up close face-to-face with a king cobra. How cool is that? Face-to-face with a king cobra. How does that make you feel?
That's close. That's awesome, man.
So these 2 king cobras will have giant walk-in enclosures tall enough to put fake trees in, plant real bamboo, make them feel like they're in the wild, because, you know, this is the old school way of keeping large king cobras, big constrictors, things like that. It's outdated now.
It's over.
This is good for a small young king cobra or a 5-foot cobra, but this is not okay for a 13, 14-foot snake. You know, I grew up around this kind of stuff. This is part of how I got my hours, my experience working with animals in these conditions. But we're going into the future. Things are getting more and more advanced.
Exactly.
I want to bring something better to the table for these animals. You always make your animals the most comfortable in their habitats. You make these animals feel like they're in their natural habitats.
Right.
That's why I love your stuff.
Dude.
So these king cobras are gonna feel like they're in the wild. They're gonna be able to climb. They're gonna have a little water feature. They'll be able to collect bamboo, bring it together to build a nest like they would do out in the wild. So there's so many things we'll be able to do with these animals and allow them to experience that they don't get to experience anywhere else in captivity.
And this is really cool because your reflection is in that glass, and I've got a great shot of the lizard.
The lizard?
You know what I meant. You guys know what I meant.
I'll tape some legs to her.
The giant snake that we're looking at. But no, that's perfect. If you're right there, we can see you and we can hear you, and we got this really cool image of the snake. So
remember
that's
last time
awesome.
Justina was out? Did a little walk around.
A little walk around. But that's great, and I love what you're talking about.
King Brown, King Brown, King Brown!
He's all right. Take
Sorry,
it
King
easy.
Brown. Usually it's hiding. I wanted you to get a shot.
That is an Australian snake.
The pygmy King Brown.
Oh, so that is Australian though.
Oh
the
yeah,
King
yeah.
Brown,
So
that's one of their most dangerous snake in Australia, right?
It used to be the largest venom yield of all the venomous reptiles in Australia, but then a coastal taipan dropped a bigger venom yield, and then 2-3 weeks ago, a coastal taipan at the Australia Reptile Park dropped the biggest venom yield of any Australian venomous snake. It was 4.54 grams of raw snake venom. Jeez. It was a shot glass that big full of clear taipan venom. My good friend Ricky Mack from the Outback was bitten by a taipan 2 weeks before that. Sorry, I keep spitting. I'm so excited.
No, you're fine.
2 weeks before.
That's why I got all these things on my face. Go ahead.
Hey, calm down. There's an Indian cobra down there, very cantankerous. So Ricky Mack from the Outback, 2 weeks before that video was put up of the venom yield, he was bitten by a 6-foot coastal taipan in the Outback. Dude. It bit him right here in the forearm, and you see that vein artery? Yeah. It went one fang right into there. So now that's an intravenous bite traveling faster.
That is
6-foot taipan, 6-foot coastal taipan, biggest venom yield of any Australian snake, and it got him. You know what he does? He sits down like this in his car in the passenger seat. He takes a selfie of the 2 bloody dots, puts it on a Snapchat, sends it to me, and it says, not ideal. I'm like hitting him up. Ricky, are you okay? Ricky, are you okay? I hear from him like a day and a half later in the hospital. He has a wonk eye from ptosis, paralysis of one eye when you have neurotoxic venom in you.
Yeah.
And he said he got nailed by the taipan. He took the selfie. He was dead the whole car ride. They get to the hospital. Somehow he woke back up, put himself in the wheelchair, passed back out again.
Oh my god.
And they started pumping him with anti-venom.
That is crazy, dude.
Yeah, he had a lazy eye for about 5 days, and then it came back to normal. He was super happy. He sent me a video. He's like, I went to take a whiz by the creek. I took my eye patch off, and then my eye was back. I was like, oh, thank you, God.
I love Australians. Hey, wait a second. Yellow anaconda. I didn't see the snake.
Yeah, they're banned in Florida. Shh, don't tell anyone. No, I have the permit. So yellow anacondas, as we know, they got banned like 2 years ago or a year and a half ago. Yeah. And I have grandfather permits for these snakes. Sadly, because they are banned, there's specific. Relax, Pepe, the Mexican West Coast rattlesnake. He's being real extra because it's a little toasty in here.
Yeah, it's real warm,
hyped up. But we have good ventilation. We got that fan up there to make it cool. So with the yellow anacondas, there's specific literature that says they cannot be housed together. They can never be bred. So it's really sad. Once these yellow anacondas pass away, I'm never going to have yellow anacondas again for educational ambassadors. So
yeah, that sucks.
That's the big part of why, you know, these past videos of us talking about the permits and whatnot was so important, because we're trying to protect our educational ambassadors and, you know, our conservation programs we're trying to start up.
Man, this is great. I'm so psyched for you, man. It's so awesome to see good people achieve their goals and dreams, and to have, just to see you have this. It gets me excited.
On to that thing over
because this is something that you love, and this is something badass.
Oh,
you've been to Costa Rica?
I have.
Terciopelo, Fertilance.
Oh my God! What?
This wasn't here last time.
So you did this because this is to keep it from kind of slithering out?
Yeah, that's not required by Fish and Game or anything, but just to double check and make sure that he can't get through that space of glass, I put this insulation foam.
It's smart.
I usually use, like, for the mamba over there, that black strip. It's cleaner, it's nice looking.
Where?
The little mamba over here, Kobe Dinkelman.
Kobe Dinkelman. Oh yeah, okay. So we got this
so
black
it's a nice seal. It's
okay.
just extra comfort for me.
All right,
because
so
you don't want Terciopelo,
Fertilance,
the most feared snake in Central America, loose in the snake
house.
Dude,
that is my. I really would love to have a heavy metal band called Fertilance.
I'll be in it.
The Lance.
I'll be the lead singer if you want.
You got the.
I gotta learn how to play guitar. Oh, I'm growing it back out.
If you're the lead
Look,
singer.
I'm growing it back out. I'm gonna have the long hair again. I'm not doing mullet. I'm just gonna have it long.
Nice long hair.
Yeah.
Enjoy your hair while you can, dude.
And then right here is a big monocled cobra. No, it's empty.
That's awesome. That's so cool, man. So fertile ants. I was looking for them. We need to go to South America together.
Yes.
Let's feed some quail eggs to these awesome monitor lizards that are having fun over here.
We can do that, but what about a black mamba? You want to see a black mamba really quick?
Sure. Okay.
Allison, the black mamba. Was she around last time?
I think she was. Oh God, I love their face.
10-foot long beast of a mamba.
You had just recently gotten her, I think.
Yeah, and I got Kobe.
You absorbed another collection, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it happens a lot because old venomous keepers will just go, hey, I don't want this anymore. Do you want this collection? And I'll go, oh, it's kind of hard to say no.
That snake's beautiful, man. They're so agile and so athletic, and that's what makes them so dangerous.
In a split second, like you touch the tail wrong, you moved your finger, like visually, you move your fingers wrong up here, and they're like that, and then they're shooting away. I literally just touched the tail wrong, and it goes from the snake heading in that direction to shooting up, tripoding like nearly into my face, and I'm like, whoa, with a snake hook. It's a 10-foot long snake. It's
gorgeous.
a different ball game than a king cobra. You can't handle them anywhere, you can't handle them like a king cobra, period.
Okay, I know what you're trying
That's
to
what I'm trying to say.
You're a little exasperated. You get a little exasperated. This is cool,
Do you see
man.
the Chinese sharp-nose? Oh, it moved.
Oh, that thing's crazy.
Chinese sharp-nosed viper,
No
100
way.
pacer. I'm sorry, you can't. Well, next time you're here, everything's gonna get lit up. It'll be easier to see
No worries,
on
dude.
camera and.
Hey,
Appreciate my broad snout?
broad snout, he's getting big too.
You want to hold her?
Yeah. Let's show everyone a broad snouted caiman. These things are cool, man. So different. They're like a little pit bull. Little pit bull crocodilian.
I would love to get her a male in the future because she's definitely a female.
Okay.
Look at that.
Look at that face, guys. Look at how. Now, why the broad snout? There you go. That's why they call it broad snout. And so you can tell what a crocodilian eats by the shape of its snout. So why don't you tell everyone what these guys eat, man, in the wild?
Easy. Mollusks, crustaceans, crabs, anything with like a hard vertebrate shell, they're gonna crush it and swallow it whole.
They also have these really cool points on the top of their eyes, which look really cool. You see
That's what I like about the caiman. They're just like extra. They're real prehistoric looking.
They are extra. That's really awesome.
I got a smooth front caiman that I've been raising for like 3 years or 2 years in that tote over there because it got cold last night.
Okay.
I gotta show you that one too. It's really gnarly.
Yeah,
it's like primeval.
The colors on this baby are beautiful, man.
And you know what's really cool is, you know how crocodilians, when you put them in a different environment, they adapt to that coloration for camouflage. This animal was raised in a white tub, and the colors were neon white, or neon yellow.
Wow.
After living in this black tub for like the past 6 months or 8 months, this animal turned dark. It got way darker than it was before. So I'm gonna do a little experiment when I have another hatchling crocodile.
Put it in a plaid tub.
Yeah. I want to get like multiple colored tubs and see what kind of colors I can get for the crocodilians.
That's kind of crazy.
Maybe I should be quiet because somebody might steal my idea. No,
No, don't worry.
it's already been done.
I'm colorblind.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries. That's awesome, man. Oh my God. Well, before we feed these guys, let's see this tote.
Look how they're looking at you.
Dude, they love me.
They're ready for you. Look at them.
Oh my God.
They're both looking at you. They're like Kenan's back.
I cannot wait. One day I will have lace monitors. All right, so this is smooth front.
Kenan, before I show you the smooth front caiman,
Okay.
I know you love iguanas. You should see what's in here.
What do you got?
Critically endangered
What?
Tenosaura bakeri.
Oh my God, Bakeri.
The Utila Island iguana.
This is amazing, man. No way.
So this iguana was just given to me from a guy who didn't want to keep his reptiles anymore. He was just busy. He was moving out of town, and he was nice enough to give this animal to me because he knows I want to do conservation work. And this is the most critically endangered spiny tail iguana of the whole entire spiny tail family.
This is really cool.
Tenosaura.
That is beautiful.
What's really cool is when this animal's in the sun and it's really cooking out there and it's feeling good, it turns baby sky blue.
Beautiful.
Like right now it's just gray, it's dull, but beautiful.
Good job.
And like, isn't it crazy? Its skull structure is so much more different
than the other ones. They're a little longer.
Yeah, they all look like crocs almost, and this guy looks like a tuatara in a way.
Yes, in a way.
Look at the floppy dorsal scales.
Yeah,
they're so funky looking.
That's so cool. All right, man. We'll see you later, buddy.
He's upset because he has to, you know.
He's chilling out.
If it gets below 60 degrees,
you gotta pull him in.
Yeah. So this is my smooth front I've been raising for quite some time.
No way. Oh,
it's getting a little more cantankerous, so that's why I had to grab it like that.
Cantankerous is the word of the day. I like cantankerous.
Look at those osteoderms.
Oh my God.
Like,
guys.
look at that. Look how spiky the neck is.
Well, and you know, on the flip side, on their ventral side, this is what kept them.
flip side.
The flip side.
Yeah,
This is also what keeps them from being a good candidate for
leather trade.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why these are least concern as far as the leather trade. These aren't being hunted for that reason. And these guys, much like the proper dwarf caiman, there's trigs. There you go. There's the palpabrosus. Paleosuchus palpabrosus, the palps, which are the dwarf caiman.
Yes,
and then this
dwarf.
this is a dwarf species as well, but not as small as the dwarfs.
So since they look so similar to each other, a lot of people back in the day and even in the past 20 years would confuse them with each other, and they wouldn't even try to differentiate them. They would just be like dwarf caiman.
Okay.
It's a dwarf caiman.
Gotcha.
But this guy, the smooth front caiman, gets like 6 feet long, whereas the Cuvier's dwarf is the smallest crocodilian, only getting like 4 feet long. So
awesome.
Huge difference.
Yes.
And if I worked with, if I had crocodilians, I would definitely want to know that it's a smooth front and not a Cuvier. So it's definitely important to know the little details.
That's beautiful.
Too.
All right. Well,
And you've seen Fred's adult smooth front caiman.
Awesome.
So this will turn into a beast.
That's
Look at
awesome.
That tail.
His little dwarf
Touch
caiman.
the tail. It's so
rough.
rough.
Beautiful. Look at that.
When this guy thrashes in my hands, it's
hurts.
painful.
It hurts.
It's real painful. Oh, he's not happy.
And the thing is with crocodilians, guys, it doesn't matter the size. You can have large. I'd rather work with a large gator than an angry dwarf caiman sometimes,
Oh, man,
or a caiman. Caiman can be really gnarly.
They wait for the right moment. They're not like gators and crocs. They're like, no, they wait. You grab them. They're like, okay. Here's the right moment, and they
Whack!
explode,
Yeah.
and they get you when you're not thinking they're gonna.
And they can give you a good bite, man.
So they're conservative with their energy. They
Yeah,
definitely wait
definitely.
for the right moment.
Let's go over here. I'm gonna grab these quail eggs that I placed up on top of. What's her name? Justina. I like that. I have a similar thing. All right, so here we are. I am
Jack
super
and
psyched.
Lacey.
Jack and Lacey.
When you
Jack
hang your
and
lease
Lacey
monitors.
sitting on a tree. Two crazy kids live in Chandler's Wildlife. I'm doing
Is
an
that
old
the
John,
first
John
Turtle
Cougar
Ants
melody.
song that we're
That's
gonna
our
do?
first one. For Lance.
Jackie and Lacey.
Let's put
Sitting
it in
in a
a quail egg on the mulch and wait for a lizard to take a gulp. Come on. Yeah.
Looks
that was
like
good.
things are getting cracking.
Jeez.
Comedy.
You are too fun. Look at this. They got big too, man. I love them. So this is fun stuff, guys. Lace monitors have always been a favorite of mine. They're an Australian species. Second largest, I believe,
Yes, sir.
in the Australian continent. And these guys here are only eclipsed by the Parente, which is a favorite of yours. And I just love the Bell's phase here. And this is something that you would find them eating in the wild. They are nest raiders. They'll dig up turtle eggs, croc eggs. They'll raid bird nests. These guys are, as I've said, I love Slinky and Lagatha and all my crocs. All of my croc monitors and monitor lizards. And they're very smart, very responsive, and they're fun animals to be around. So
Speaking of croc monitors, how are your croc monitors?
they're doing well.
Still
dude.
got the two,
You're
right?
going to need to come over. Yeah, actually, one is going back to her owner, but I do have the female Lagatha, and I had to put her in because it got chilly last night, and she was not happy about that. So I love this. Now, why do you think they're not actually? What's going on? Why don't you just get on that?
They
kid?
want it, but
There might be a
just taking
little
their
action.
time.
Yeah. There we go. There we go.
They're just taking their time.
So this is the Bell's phase, which is a locality morph of a lace monitor. I think it's gorgeous.
I love them.
And then there is what you would consider, I don't know, it's a different area, but it's,
I would say it's a southern
well, you know what's funny?
lace monitor because the
I might be speaking out of turn, but I do believe that you can get Bell's phase anywhere.
Yes.
That doesn't matter. It's not like
Somebody
it's a
was trying to tell me it
locality.
was a
Yeah.
certain county or not county, a certain area in Australia, but I don't believe so. I think you can find
I think you
them
can
throughout the
find
terrain.
them all over. It's just a naturally occurring morph within the species. They're gorgeous, though.
They're
Beautiful.
literally like one of my favorite lizards on the planet. I was so happy to get these animals. And they're my dog's scratching at the door.
Wants to come in.
Yeah, she can wait.
That's beautiful, man.
And Jack's not too bad, right? Gonna be good.
And you see how he approaches Jack. So he's he's keeping his hands kind of closed in a fist. You don't want to spread your hands out because if it does bite, it's going to get a finger. So you kind of keep a closed fist and let it sniff you. These animals do know the difference between a hand and food. I love it. So rad, dude.
They make me so happy.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. Look at this.
And it's crazy because Jack, my Bell's phase, is not even like the cleanest looking. No, take this egg. Jack is not even like the cleanest Bell's face morph I've seen, because he's got all this black coloration going on right here.
Yeah.
It's a little muddy. But I've seen lace spawners where it's just vibrant, clean, white and black, just nice and
Gorgeous
clean
animals,
looking.
man.
And we'll get some lace spawners like that in the future, because Jack and Lacey are siblings, and I'm not going to breed them to each other. So I'm going to get different bloodlines with even nicer colorations, and they'll be put into their own enclosures separated outside, big walk-ins.
Oh, I can't wait to see
Just
those.
like you, I want to have my enclosures big, walk-in. Like, I can't wait to see that water monitor enclosure.
I
I'm
can't
so
wait to have
excited.
you over. You got to come over next week,
Like,
man.
growing up, when I would think about what I would do on my own property for a big water monitor, it's literally that, a giant river water system, a giant tall enclosure, and you're doing that.
Well,
you're literally creating that.
So check out what I'm going to do for Chandler. I'm going to introduce him to Ed, the pond
wait
professor.
to meet you, Pat.
No, Ed. And we're going to bring Ed over here soon, and I think he needs an aquascape ecosystem for his new property. And I'm just super proud of you, super stoked for you.
Thank you.
I really, I love this guy.
I had COVID last week.
No, you had COVID last week?
I'm better now.
I'm just kidding. No, that's not funny. People are going to get upset at us.
Drink your orange juice.
That's right.
Stop complaining.
Vitamin D. And what's that? Zinc.
Zinc?
Yeah.
Suck on a penny.
There you go. Don't listen to him. Good Lord. I'm trying to be nice here as we close this video out.
Wait, we're closing?
Yeah, we got to close.
Why?
Because we're rolling. We've been rolling now for 36 minutes, for crying
Dude,
out loud.
keep it rolling. Let's make this an hour episode.
No, we can't do it.
Yes,
no.
let's go explore my woods.
No, it's...
Come on. Bear sing it. Bear.
I'll tell you what, guys. I'm gonna have some bonus footage on Patreon for you guys, checking out his woods, showing you what he's doing out there. But for now, we're gonna call it a day. Super stoked for you. Can't wait to see what he creates here on this property. I know it's gonna be perfect for the animals, and can't wait to see what you do, buddy.
Thank you.
Knuckles. All right, man. We'll see you guys later.